Me and my friends went on a car trip to the Olympic National Park. We had so much fun, it's a trip I'll take to heart. We were in Maddie's car, there was only the four of us. It was so much fun, though the rain was a bit porous. We were driving for hours when we stopped for gas. Jason plugged the car up as we played music, it was a blast, and it's a beautiful memory I'll take to heart. My music life may be stressful, but today made things less hard. I was so happy just being there with my friends. Phil was driving so fast, careless around the bend. But when we got to the park, we felt at peace. Being with my friends just makes me feel at ease. We finally got to the park and we also parked the car. I knew that today would be above par. It was such a beautiful place, I really loved the trees. But the most memorable part was the car trip to me. I just had a blast with my friends, there's nothing better. Life just gets amazing when we're all together. I reminisce often about that day. We're planning another trip to Vancouver, so that'll be great. I was so happy just being there with my friends. Phil was driving so fast, careless around the bend. But when we got to the park, we felt at peace. Being with my friends just makes me feel at ease. The park was so beautiful, bless us out for another day. I just wanted to sing about my friends and just how great they are to me, and I try to be to them. I hope they like me a lot because I like them. Love you lots, yeah, yeah. Life is so much better with friends. Yeah, yeah. It sometimes feels like it's just me. It sometimes feels like everyone is against me. I feel like I'm losing hope, crumbling under pressure. They want my talents, but I can't always deliver. It sometimes feels like I'm alone. It sometimes feels like I'm on my own. I sometimes wish that I never started. I sometimes wish that I was hardened. It doesn't have to be like this no more. I sometimes get beaten down onto the floor. It doesn't have to be like this no more. Not who I am. It's not who I am, I'm not who you want me to be. It's not who I am, I'm not who you want me to be. I'm sorry to everyone I let down. I'm sorry to all of the tears I shed now. I worked so hard and all I got was nothing. When I do something right, there's always something. If only I could turn my sadness into art. If only I could truly show my heart and best cards. I want them to know the real me. Maybe writing this song will heal me. It doesn't have to be like this no more. I sometimes get beat down onto the floor. It doesn't have to be like this no more. Not who I am. It's not who you want me to be. It's not who I am. I'm not who you want me to be. That's not who I am. there's a place for you and me. I know in your heart is the place to be. Loved you so much, I never get annoyed. I love you so much, it's not even a choice. If it was you or my ex, I'd pick you any day of the week. There is no girl who was as evil as she. So sit down as I tell you about how awful she is. I don't have remorse for breaking up with her, no, not one bit. She always smelled awful and then blamed it on me. She flirted with other men every other week. I knew after a few months we wouldn't go far. In truth, girl, you are my real sweetheart. You never annoy me, you're never poor. Talking things through is never a chore. You always listen, you're so very smart. I know in the end, captured my heart. So much better than her, she's such a jerk. And in the end, she had my emotions hurt. She cheated on me with this homeless man from the street. I knew after that day it was not to be. She always smelled awful and then blamed it on me. She flirted with other men every other week. And knew after a few months we wouldn't go far. In truth, girl, you are my real sweetheart. In truth, girl, you are my real sweetheart. I see myself just like the sea, the way the waves come and go just like me. Sometimes the seas are rough, other times they're calm. Whatever state it's in, it doesn't last very long. Sometimes the rain comes in and moves the waves. Other times you can see the sun under the sky of day. But I love the nighttime water underneath the moon. Its beauty inspired me to write this tune. I like to imagine myself just like the blue sea. The way I change is gradually just like me. The way it can be stormy, but also nice. I like to imagine the ocean as life. I went to the beach and saw the blue sea. I was with my friends and felt like a dream. Being with all of my friends made me feel so glad. I look into the ocean reflection, think about the time we had. I went to the beach and saw the blue sea. I was with my friends, it felt like a dream. I couldn't believe the beauty of nature. I know I'd return here sooner or later. I see myself just like the sea. If you're polluting my ocean, you must leave. I have my ocean take care of. Who do you think you are? Toxic people and negativity makes my oceans apart. Just like the ocean, I stand so mighty. And now I know I shouldn't stay hiding. I love connecting myself to the ocean blue, and how that affects everyone from me to you. I like to imagine me and my friends are as the blue sea. My best friends are like the whales and dolphins. But I cut out the bad friends who only add waste, because I'm on responsibility and this is my place. I went to the beach and saw the blue sea. I was with my friends, it felt like a dream. And with all of my friends made me feel so glad. I went into the ocean reflection and think about the times we had. I went to the beach and saw the blue sea. I was with my friends, it felt like a dream. I couldn't believe the beauty of nature. I know I'd return here sooner or later. That summer day when we all met, despite being busy in life, Phil and Mike organized meeting up to go to the beach. And for a few hours, we stopped feeling our strife. The 9 of us never wanted to leave. I wrote this song is for the blue sea. Every moment with my friends feels like a dream. Being with with all of my friends makes me so happy. It can be the spice of life when life starts to get crappy. I wrote the song inspired by the blue sea. Every moment with my friends feels like a dream. I'm thankful to every one of them. We've grown so different, but we still have time to spend. You're such a lovely girl. You're so sweet to me. You make me feel good. You make me feel free. At your best, you're the best. You're an angel from above. You never settle for nothing less. You're so calm like a dove. How do you move like that? So elegant like ballet. You have a real knack of charisma and what to say. You're such a perfect girl. You're the sweetest girl to me. You're such a perfect girl. I think we were meant to be. I texted you good night, and I glowed when you replied. I never felt so happy, made me feel relief with a big sigh. I can't believe you're real. I can't believe what's in front of my eyes. I love your groovy hips. You know that I love thighs. I think about you in the morning. I think about you at night. When you aren't around me, I start mourning. I hate it when you're out of sight. You make every day feel so real. You make every night feel so good. You make every wound I have heal. You make me feel like someone understood. You're such a perfect girl. You're the sweetest girl to me. You're such a perfect girl. I think we were meant to be. I think we were meant to be. Yeah, yeah. December 3rd, my birthday hit, and I was so happy. I spent some time with my friends and my family. I was with my best friends from high school. We started to reconnect, which is really cool. We went to the Pitti Paque near Richmond Beach. We had some nice yummy pizza and it tasted neat. 4 of us enjoyed the pizza, but Henry wanted salad. Considering how much he worked out, I thought the choice was valid. Then I told them all how much they mean to me. I have such great friends that I still can't believe. It was a birthday celebration. Today is a day we should all feel elation. We'll party all day and relax all night. On a day like this, there's no need to whine. Of course, lunch with my friends was nice, but breakfast was great too. I was staying with my mom today. She made me a full English breakfast and it tasted amazing. I told her how good it was and she knew I wasn't playing. I spent some time with her, reminiscing of the past. My dad couldn't come up due to work, but we still had a blast. I told my mom I loved her when the afternoon arrived. I'd be heading out for lunch and I'd be with friends tonight. I told my mom she was best mom I ever had. Without her I'd be clueless, so for her I was glad. It was a birthday celebration. Today is the day we should all feel elation. We'll party all day and relax all night. On a day like this, there's no need to whine. Every birthday I've had was a highlight of that time. A few after high school were a bit bittersweet, but I don't mind. Every day I spend on this earth, I must make every day mine. Every person I meet, I must treat them kind. It was the birthday celebration. 2 days a day, we should all feel elation. We'll party all day and relax all night. On a day like this, there's no need to whine. It's a birthday celebration. Yeah, yeah. We'll party all day and relax all night. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm feeling weaker, I wish I could change. I never thought I would feel this way. I've been feeling so sad, been feeling not good. But it's nice to know I can get out of the mud. They can anger me, but they follow my lead. They all rally together, all for me. Can't let them down, can't change what's right. I won't surrender, no flag that's white. I wish I was stronger, I wish I was great. I wish life was longer, I wish I lived for today. But I'm feeling weaker, I know what's gone. And I can try so hard, but all I have is this song. I know they're angry, I know they're sad. I know I'm not happy, I know I'm not glad. I know I'm losing hope, I know I'm starting to mope. I used to be grateful, but now I'm just hateful. I keep praying for someone to save. I do things I don't like so they keep going on their way. I find it hard to move, I find it hard to groove. I wish they could see, I pray to God on my knees. I keep stumbling, falling over. I keep fumbling, I know it's over. I find it hard to keep going on. I just wanna give up writing these songs. I wish I was stronger, I wish I was great. I wish life was longer, I wish I lived for today. But I'm feeling weaker, I know it's gone. And I can try so hard, but all I have is this song. I know they're angry, I know they're sad. I know I'm not happy, I know I'm not glad. I know I'm losing hope, I know I'm starting to mope. I used to be grateful, now I'm just hateful.
Got him kicked out.
Joshcord Productions. I met this girl at a speed dating event. She must have been in a rush because her hair wasn't combed. But she seemed nice, so I got her phone number. I didn't realize at the time she was a nutter. We went on the date at a bar in Seattle. Then I realized she was a girl I couldn't handle. She shown up late, she had a coffee in one hand. She said she was sorry and she didn't have a plan. I asked her why she shown up late. She said, I'll tell you later. I was about to ask her a question, but then she shouted for a waiter. I thought she was cute, but she wasn't punctual at all. No, I can't stand people like her. She left me appalled. She was acting all hyper and I wasn't impressed. At the very least, she could have shown up well dressed. She didn't even say she was sorry, she just started to talk. I should have known to never give it a shot. She was speed dating, she came from a deep connection. She doesn't want love, she just wants attention. Why do these girls try to be my girlfriend over and over? This is why I hate speed dating, you never truly know her. She got a bit sad and said she was late because of work. She cried into her arms as I let out a smirk. I told her that she had to try to be better. When the waiter came over with the bill, I acted like I never met her. She texted me after and said what I did was mean. I said I was just very grumpy and I have a new place to eat. I told her I was sorry, but when the day of the date arrived, I stood her up as revenge. Yes, that's right. I asked her why she showed up late. She said, I'll tell you later. I was about to ask her a question, but then she shouted for a waiter. I thought she was cute. No, but she wasn't punctual at all. Yeah. I can't stand people who act like her. She left me appalled. I took you out to my yard. I had a spaceship to go far, and I sat on one knee. I took out a box with a ring. You looked like the most gorgeous thing, and I asked you to marry me. You said yes and we danced. I opened my rocket and asked if you wanted to go to space. You agreed in a huff, and we went in a rocket field on love, and we became one with the stars. The stars we crossed, reflected in your gorgeous eyes. I never forgot it after all of this time. We saw the planet Cuckoo Wuku and its alien fauna. We went to Lipo City and went an alien sauna. Don't you wanna be galactic travelers? We'll be in space with each other all day. I'll have you and you'll always have me. A beautiful bliss for all of eternity. Me and you promised to see the 700 wonders that were in the galaxy. I told you would see everyone, for as long as the shine from the sun was still alive. We saw that you just soak a waterfall, it fell off the world and into space. We saw the center of the universe, and I slowly cursed that I forgot my phone. We saw 100 more sights after that, and I wanna see more, but only with you, that's a fact. Any life will be good with you, but I really love this one. To me, you always shone brighter than the sun. Don't you wanna be galactic travelers? We'll be in space with each other all day. I'll have you and you'll always have me. A beautiful bliss for all of eternity. I love you, there's no denying. If your life is boring, add some change. and get someone to follow you along the way. Life is hard if it's boring and as lonely as can be. A friend and some ambition might be all you need. When I'm with her, I feel so great. Nothing can stop me, no, not today. I'm on top of the world, and she's with me. We are as happy as can be. I met her outside of my garage. The rest of the day felt like a romance montage. She's such a nice girl, but I must leave. I don't want her to face the problems that stem from me. Do you know what it's like to have a criminal boyfriend? Stealing from my enemies, threatening my frenemies. I stole a serum from a lab in Arizona. She doesn't know about my double life, my criminal persona. If I tell her, she might be in danger. What if she doesn't accept me and she says see you later? I don't have the heart to break the news to her, so I have to leave on my own, or else she'll learn. I found her in my room, she was putting makeup on her face, but then I realized something awful that made me double take. She thought the serum was her lip balm and now she's a reptile. I looked at her and she had a illicit smile. Do you know what it's like to have a criminal boyfriend? My girlfriend just turned into a reptile. I wish my life was just a sitcom movie, but this is the result of my crime. I never wanted to hurt her, I loved her to bits, but now my criminal life has caught up, and this is it. Do you know what it's like to have a criminal boyfriend? I'm breaking up with her, I sped away on my moped. Yeah. Roehl production. Me and my friends were playing this game called Among Us. There were 9 of us spawning in the ship. I was blue and I was an engineer. I could go through vents and my purpose was crystal clear. I had to do tasks, so I went to electrical, and a multitude of other colors went to it. What's typical, there were 4 of us doing the exact same task, but we were shocked to discover someone had been stabbed. We called a meeting almost immediately. It was me, green, orange, and red, you see. One of us killed brown and I wasn't sure. The truth would come out later, as I would later learn. I pleaded for innocence, but they did the same. They started to realize how simple it could be in this game. I said I was an engineer, but I'm not sure if they believe me. And I'm scared of the imposter if they ever see me. 9 crewmates, an imposter, and the goal of the game: vote out the imposter before it was too late. You had to do tasks and report the bodies, and hope you didn't die first or your time would be shoddy. I was scared that they'd think it was me, but they didn't find out who it was, so in the end I was fine. I voted green anyways, even though I wasn't sure it had to be one of us. I voted him for that turn. I went to reactor to do another few tasks. When I I saw the body near the security cams. I reported it in a huff, it seemed like Cyan passed on. I hope that this game doesn't go on for too long. I called a meeting almost immediately, but my friends were annoyed they didn't complete tasks. You see, one of us killed Cyan and I wasn't sure. I said I saw Black Hole this way and that it was his turn. I pleaded for innocence, but they did the same. I started to realize how stressful it could be in this game. I said I was an engineer, but I'm sure if they believe me. And I'm scared of the imposter if they ever see me. 9 crewmates an imposter and the goal of the game. Vote out the imposter before it was too late. You had to do tasks and report the bodies, and hope you didn't die first or your time would be shoddy. Black denied the accusations and said it was me, about how he wasn't on a stack kill, and so it would seem that I had accused him of murder without reason, and that's such a crime, was of the highest treason. I suddenly realized that it could have been Red, but before I could say it I was sealed dead. They threw me out of the ship and I wasn't guilty. They were very confused, for me a stress was lifted. I followed Yellow and he was doing fine. Lights went out after some time. I finished my tasks when a meeting was called. Orange and Black were killed against the admin walls. Green pleaded for innocence, but Red did the same. I started to realize how stressful it could be in this game. They said I was an engineer, but they didn't believe me. They thought I was the imposter, now they'll never see me. 9 crewmates an imposter, and the goal of the game. Vote out the imposter before it was too late. You had to do tasks and report the bodies, and hope you didn't die first or your time would be shoddy. Green found the bodies by the admin place. He was shocked 2 bodies were so close in one imposter game. He said he didn't see purple around the ship. He also said White was safe, he was with him for a bit. It was only purple, pink, white, red, and yellow and green. I couldn't think of who would be at the scene. They decided vote out purple, and it was a dud. Voting him out left them in the mud. I followed Green around when suddenly he was killed. Struck down by Red, and my body with shock was filled. Then I remembered that Red was at electrical at the start. The realization suddenly attacked at my heart. They'd plead for innocence, but Red would do the same. They started to realize how stressful it could be in this game. Red gave alibi to say his crewmate, and they always believed him. But he was the imposter, it was a mistake to leave him. My crewmate said an imposter, the goal of the game. Vote out the imposter before it was too late. You had to do tasks and report the bodies, and hope you didn't die first or your time would be shoddy. It felt like the game went quicker when I found the truth. I saw Red then take down Pink, who was being aloof. But then Green's body was reported and there was only 3. The only issue was they didn't know who was at the scene. White said she was innocent because Green confirmed her as safe. Yellow said she was right and that only left Red in the game. Red said Yellow was sus and he didn't see her around at all. Yellow voted for Red and said that he was appalled. The trio were uncertain of what to do. I was cheering on for White and Yellow because I knew the truth. White suddenly said something that broke Red's alibis. Red was at the stack hill in electrical, yes that's right. Red pleaded for innocence but it was too late. I started to realize how stressful it could be in this game. Red gave alibis and said he was crewmate and anyone believed him. But White and Yellow found out the truth and voted him out with reason. 9 crewmates an imposter and the goal of the game. Vote out the imposter before it was too late. You had to do tasks and report the bodies, and hope you didn't die first or your time would be shoddy. The game was over and everyone was happy. My friend Mike, who was Red, said the game was so crappy. I told him he did good, but not good enough. Sarah, who played White, was thankful for Green's trust. was Tristan, said we all did great, and he apologized to me for being so irate. He should have seen that I didn't lie about being the engineer. I told him that he has nothing to fear. We all sat back down and got ready for another game. I sighed in relief as I had gotten cremated. I told Mike that I hoped for a great run. He called a meeting at the start and voted me out for fun. I pleaded for innocence, but they did the same. I started to realize how stressful it could be in this game. I said I was an engineer, but I'm not sure if they believe me. And I'm scared of the imposter if they ever see me. Night crew makes an imposter, the goal of the game. Root out the imposter before it was too late. You had to do tasks and report the bodies. They'll hope you did die first, all your time would be shoddy. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been feeling lonely, I've been feeling blue, but everything will be okay when I'm with you. I've stayed inside writing songs, but it won't ease my mind. I've been feeling stressed since I joined the Joshcord. I find writer's block might be the end of me. I've told them that it's hard, but they can't see. I've started going on walks to de-stress from it all, but in the end they can make me feel so small. Time moves faster when I'm alone. Yeah, time's been catching up to me and I barely know how fast it goes. It feels like it's on the highway speeding. I hate how the happiness of my youth was so fleeting. Every morning now I wake up cold. I wish that I never started to grow old. It feels like all of my friends are leaving. Edmonds and me behind, feels like they're all fleeing. I've been falling in love with the characters in my shows. I wish they were a girl that I already know. I just wish my crushes weren't always parasocial. I don't feel brave enough to go outside and be social. I get nervous around people I haven't known since I was young. Maybe I have a fear of being shunned. I feel played and used by every new person I meet. It can make anyone feel lonely and beat. I'll always have my family and they'll always have me, but I wish I could turn that me into a we. Because I know if I had a girl I would be happy, and then my social life wouldn't be so crappy. Yeah, time moves faster when I'm alone. Time's been catching up to me and I barely know how fast it goes. It feels like it's on the highway speeding. I hate how the happiness of my youth was fleeting. Every morning now I wake up cold. I wish that I never started to grow old. It feels like all of my friends are leaving. Edmonds and me behind, feels like they're fleeing. Oh my, the power has just gone out. There is no light, and there is no sound. My family is scared, we don't know what to do. We have no generator, so we can't use that too. My dad has an idea, he gets a candle to light. My mom mocks him when he can't get it right. I was always scared of the dark, but my mom said it ain't that bad. I'd be more scared without my parents, so I'm pretty glad. The power is out, the candle's out, the light is out, there's no one around. Stormy rain batters the outside of my home. I just The candle's out, the light is out, there's no one around. My mom says everything will be okay. My father tells me to get down and to pray. Power outages always scared me the worst. Ever since I was young, I have never learned. When I was a child, I fell down the stairs when the lights were out. Maybe that's why I'm scared even at this age. No, we go into a room and pray for the wind to cease. It's howling outside and I'm shaking on my knees. My parents try to calm me down, but I'm scared. No other fear of mine truly compares. They warned us of the atmospheric rivers. I hope that my real life would beg to differ. It seems like all of where I live had to suffer this fate. I'm feeling awful even if only for today. The power is out, the candle's out, the light is out, there's no one around. Stormy rain batters the outside of my home. I just want this awful weather to leave me alone. The power is out, the candle's out, the light is out, there's no one around. My mom says everything would be okay. Father tells me to get down and to pray. I've always hated it when the power went out. It'd drive me insane, it'd make me wanna shout. The darkness always managed to unnerve me. That's what happens when you suffer trauma as a teen. The power is out, the candle's out, the light is out, there's no one around. Stormy rain batters the outside of my home. I just want this awful weather to leave me alone. The power is out, the candle's out, the light is out, there's no one around. My mom says everything will be okay. My father tells me to get down and to pray. The light is out, the light is out, the light is out, the light is out, the power is out, the power is out. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Dear Simone Biles, I admit it, I'm in love, but I'd be too scared to approach you when push comes to shove. You're a master at gymnastics, I find it insane how you can contort your body in such difficult ways. You've been training so long, it's all paid off. How much training have you done in life? A lot. You've traveled the world and seen all the sights. I love you no matter what, though you have such a short height. All your haters act like you don't have the awards. If I had my way, you would take them all to court. They couldn't do a Yurchenko, they're all O2 overweight. I respect you for the struggles you overcame. Dear Simone Biles, no one's quite like you. I just have to admit it, I think I like you. I wish you the best in your future endeavors. I hope you keep going on to be the best gymnast ever. Dear Simone Biles, hope your mental health is okay. All of your real fans would follow your way. No matter what happens, Simone's, I think you're great. They can call you a quitter, but one day they'll pay. You put mental health first and I respect it so much. We need more brave people like you who do things as such. They were saying you use drugs, but you never do such a thing. They'd break their arms if they did a handspring. You had the twisties, so you took a break. I thank God for making sure you're okay. If we lost you, we lose a symbol of sports. I don't know if humanity could take the loss no more. You wrote a book about overcoming your grief. You sponsored entire airlines, that's why you are the chief. I hope you go well with Owens, though I also want you myself. I just hope you're happy with life and the stories you can tell. Dear Simone Biles, no one's quite like you. I just have to admit, I think I like you. Yeah, I wish you the best in your future endeavors. I hope you keep going on to be the best gymnast ever. Dear Simone Biles, hope your mental health is okay. All of your real fans will follow your way. No matter what happens, Simone, I think you're great. They can call you a quitter, but one day they'll pay. You got the Medal of Freedom, the youngest to obtain. You appeared on time, your influence is insane. I know life was hard, believe me, so is mine. But you can power through it all, you can be more than alright. Dear Simone Biles, no one's quite like you. I just have to admit it, I think I like you. I wish you the best in your future endeavors. I hope you keep going on to be the best gymnast ever. Dear Simone Biles, hope your mental health is okay. All of your friends will follow your way. No matter what happens, Simone, I think you're great. They can call you a quitter, but one day they'll pay. Someday I will grow wings like a love angel's bow. Someday I'll have a voice I can sing, and I'll calm down my kids with a voice like a dove. I'll talk to my wife about my job today, about accounting, and she will say something about how much she loves me, and I will say there's no one like she. I just hope she knows how much I love her. I just hope she knows, I just hope she is sure. Someday I'll have kids, we'll have a ball. We'll have a moderately sized house, we'll have it all. I'll have a stable job and a gorgeous wife and kids. I don't think life gets better than this. Someday I'll have kids, we'll have a ball. I'll have a moderately sized house, we'll have it all. I'll have a stable job and a gorgeous wife and kids. I don't think life gets better than this. I'd wake up at 3 AM to the noise of a baby cry. I tell my wife I'll calm her down tonight. Hop past the stairs to my daughter's crib and sing a lullaby that she won't miss. She comes down and shows a beautiful smile, and I just stand there playing with her for a while. This life isn't perfect, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I hope all of this happens eventually one day. I just hope she knows how much I love her. I just hope she knows, I just hope she's sure. Someday I'll have kids, we'll have a ball. We'll have a moderately sized house, we'll have it all. I'll have a stable job and a gorgeous wife and kids. I don't think life gets better than this. Someday I'll be happy, writing songs for them. Or maybe I'll retire, who knows when. But with my family on my side, I'll be okay. I hope all of this happens eventually one day.